Hi everyone, this is Hedy again. Today is going to be a little different than what I normally do. First of all, this is not Italian. Actually, it's kind of Southern. I got this recipe from one of the girls I used to work with. Her name was Pearl. She was a character, as is I. And she taught me how to make barbecued spare ribs. This is the first stage. The first stage is we put the ribs in a pan like this, like so. 3 of them. I'm trying to fit them all in. If you can't fit them all in, if you don't have a pan, you can put 2 in one. But this is the first stage. The second stage, I'll show you how to make the barbecue sauce. The other thing that's not normal is I'm not drinking any wine today. I cut up an onion, medium to large onion, depending on how many ribs you have. And I'm gonna bake this in an oven at about 300 degrees for about an hour and a half. For the last half hour, no, for the next half hour, up to 2 hours, I'm gonna put barbecue sauce on it. I'm going to put a little water in the pan because we don't want it to burn. And then I'm going to cover this with foil, put it in at 300 for about an hour and a half. Then I'm going to take it out of the oven and I'm going to put my homemade barbecue sauce. I'll show you how I make it. Pearl, I worked with her for about 6 or 7 years. We went on a cruise together. Boy, was she funny. Anyway, these ribs come out delicious. They're great for your 4th of July barbecue or anytime. We're having them tomorrow night. This is Easter week, so it's kind of busy. And I haven't been making too many videos because I don't want to get all dolled up. Today, I didn't get all dolled up. I just brushed my hair, put on a t-shirt, and what you see is what you get. And I decided I was going to make the ribs for you. So I'm going to put this in the oven and I'll be back when it's time to make the barbecue sauce. Okay, so I'm back to show you how to make my homemade barbecue sauce. If you don't want to make the homemade barbecue sauce, you can use bottled barbecue sauce. But this is so easy and it's very, very tasty. Okay, so I have 4 cups of ketchup. I concocted this over the years. I, tweeted it. How do you say tweeted it?
Tweaked.
Tweaked.
No.
Tweaked. You're right. Tweaked.
Yes,
I tweaked it.
It's not social media, no.
Okay, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. You could use dark or you could use light. This is a teaspoon of garlic, granulated garlic. 2 teaspoons of powdered mustard powder. 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. 1/2 lemon. No pits. A small onion or 1/2 medium, and a teaspoon of liquid smoke. That's barbecue. You could put this barbecue sauce on anything. You don't have to put it just on ribs. About 1 cup of water, or otherwise it's really, really, really thick. Where's the cup? Cup. Here we go. Cup. That's 1 cup of water. And you get all the ketchup off the cup too. Just blend it up until you don't see chunks of onions anymore. But not the worst thing in the world if you have a little onion in there. You got the onion on the ribs anyway. And then don't put it all on the ribs. Save some, because you're going to put the ribs on the barbecue and you're going to turn them over, and then you'll have some extra barbecue dipping sauce, or you can brush it on, whatever you want. There you go. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. All right, so you take it out of the oven after an hour and a half. You take the foil off, you put the barbecue sauce on, and then you put it back in for another half hour to 45 minutes, whatever. And then you just take them out. You could put them on the barbecue right away. If they're warm, they only take a few minutes. If you want to prep them the day before, that's okay too. And then you take them out and let them stay out for a little while, like an hour or 2 hours, so that they're not ice cold. And then you can put them on the barbecue. They're delicious. I'll come back when I'll show you how to put the sauce on the ribs. Okay, it's been in the oven for an hour and a half. I'm looking it over. All right, let's move these onions over. And so what I'm going to do is, they're going to cook at least for another hour. These suckers are thick. All right, I'm going to take it. Smells good. We're going to turn it over and put it on the other side too. These are heavy. They're thick. You could use, I mean, these are baby back, but you could use regular ribs if you want. Or actually, I also use this barbecue sauce on pork butts, and I make pulled pork with it. Some people put rub on, but I don't think the rub is necessary. You could put it on a rub if you want. I have a rub recipe I could put it under, but I don't think it's actually necessary. Okay, so I'm turning these over. So all you have to do is put some more barbecue sauce and then put it back in the oven without the foil, and then I'm going to cook it for another hour. I like my spare ribs falling off the bone. The last one, the last of the Mohegans here. Yeah, they are meaty. You're going to have a ball with this, Arthur, tomorrow. They're meaty. All right, we're going to put it back in the oven. It's not that hot. Another hour. And we'll be back in an hour. I'll be back. Okay, so I just took the ribs off the grill, and this is what they look like. See, they're starting to fall apart. So I have to be honest, I cooked them for 3 hours yesterday because these baby backs were very thick. If they're not so thick, then 2.5 hours is more than enough. And so you can put more barbecue sauce on here as you like, which we like. And I got the coleslaw. I have a coleslaw video. It's great with the ribs. Watch my coleslaw video. Coleslaw? No, coleslaw. My grandson would make fun of me non-stop if he heard coleslaw. Okay, so these are the 2 bowls. My son wanted this bowl. I wanted this bowl. He wants this bowl because there's history. I have this bowl since 1968.
It's not a bowl.
I mean platter. It's not a bowl. Platter. Actually, it came with a bowl. But I put the bowl on the stove one day and it just melted. So this has been around since my daughter was born, around 1968. Okay, we're going to have this with coleslaw, salad, and I made a tomato, onion, and cucumber salad. I hope you try it. I hope you enjoy it. And one of these days, I'm going to make a macaroni and cheese video that goes excellently with the ribs. Until next time, have a great weekend. Oh no, it's not the weekend. Okay, see you next time.